Alright, everybody. What's up? We are back for some Dune Awakening. I have not logged in a few months, and it's going through and, like, updating all of the various aspects here. So, Chapter 3 is, just went live today. It's the biggest update they've done to the game so far, and I haven't played in since the end of Chapter 2, which I think was all the way back in September, might have been October, but that's the last time I played because we were going through the content, and then we had taken a short break waiting for the update. They added the update, we played the update, then we went away and played lots of other things. And they've added new content now. We got a brand new storyline that we're going to be able to pursue, but there's also a whole bunch of stuff. Like right now it's going through and so I'm on a new PC. Not a new PC, sorry. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's updating all of the things right now. So there's going to be a lot of that. Skill tree has been updated. All allocated skill points have been refunded. Open skills menu. I don't actually see that my skills have been refunded. But I definitely don't have any of my abilities mapped. And I have not played in a hot minute. So we're going to have to go through here to my Mentat abilities. And I don't remember where everything was mapped. It's going to be the hardest part of this. I know middle was the poison. So I think we want to do this one first. Equip. And then we want to equip. Nope. 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 I want to do that, and then we go over here and do this. Okay, that should be where I was. Okay, and I gotta remember why is, yeah, it's a little bit different in this game. It has been a hot minute since I've played, so I gotta remember all my controls. Gray says, all I gotta say is enjoy your welcome back package. Oh, I haven't even checked that yet. A Flying Turtle coming in with a 3-month membership renewal over on YouTube. Thanks so much for that, Turtle. Appreciate the support. Patiently waiting for this to come to the Xbox. Supposedly, console releases are coming at the end of this year. I believe it's still on track. So they've got some new, for the controller, there's some new icons down there on the bottom right. I'm not sure what those are related to. One thing it looks like reset was the setting for that. So let me go in here really quick. I'm not going to remember where this was. Planar lock. No, 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 no. Ah, here it is. Yeah, this should work. Yeah, it's not currently. Was that just a light? I don't remember. So this is not. Okay. It is working. It's flicking, remember. Okay. We're good. Okay. I think we're good. Alright, now I know I have a bunch of inventory stuff that I need to go drop off, because I had flown here at the end of the last session I played and just brought a bunch of stuff with me, which I need to go stash in the bank. Because I no longer have a house at the moment. I gotta remember where the bank is. This is... Did I have anything on the market? Let's go see. Nope. There is no... Yeah, it's all... You could do all that with PvE Korean Gamer. The PvP in this game is 100% optional, icing on the cake. Not something you have to worry about if you don't want to participate. I don't participate. I have over 600 hours in this game. Never once done any PvP. I would never will do any PvP.
Welcome. Would you like to deposit or withdraw Solaris?
Well, right now I want to check out my inventory. Is there any way I can stop playing? You're spoiling it for me. Don't watch. It's that simple. I want to store some items, sir, and they gave us a much bigger bank these days, which is awesome. All right, we're gonna. Can I just store everything? Well, I think we probably have to go in here and deposit one at a time. I'll keep the still suit, metal. What do I just need to stash? I probably actually don't need to stash anything other than that. What's the current one look like? Yeah, I'm good to go on that front. Okay. All right, now because I am curious about it, we need to check out the new welcome back thingy that they gave us. No, it was never originally like that, Korean Gamer. When the game first launched, they had kind of grand plans to have the end game be like the deep desert, which it still is, but it was much different then compared to now, because they had this idea of being like open world PvE versus open world PvP, and kind of people fighting over spice blows and stuff, and it ended up not working great. So they've revamped it over time, but it was never mandatory. Like from day one, you were able to go into the deep desert as a solo player or as a PvE player, ignore the PvP part of the deep desert entirely, and still get all the tier 6 gear that you wanted, all the tier 6 mats that you wanted, and they just made it, they refined it and made it better over time. I'm really curious why it's going through and tracking every single one of these achievements all over again, and I don't know if it's ever going to quit. That might be a bug related to the launch, I'm not sure, because it's going through and it's tracking every single of those journeys at the moment. You had to place your base just to check inventory for a scanner? Huh, interesting. Okay, let's check journey first. The only thing I should have should be the quest with her. Which is called what? Call to Arms? Yeah. Oh, I also have a quest to talk to the head of my house. The Art of Making Friends. I don't care about those. Let's do this one really quick. The Art of Making Friends track. Yeah, Zintara did the same thing for me, Gray, and not only is Zintara going through all his dialogue, the Atreides girl went through all of her dialogue, and Alara went through all of her dialogue, and it's still counting all of the journey completions. And I don't know if it's just repeating them, or if it's just going through a list, or what's going on. So that's a weird thingy. Yay, for no longer having to pay taxes. I can hang on to my 1,000,000 credits. I feel like my FOV is really close as well, and I can't remember, it's been so long since I played, if there's a way to change it directly from here, or if I have to go into the... I think you have to go into the options. It's been so long since I've done this. I could bring the mouse and keyboard over here, but I'm really lazy. If I want to bring that up or not. That's a little bit better. I think I'm just going to go back to the 100%. It's not that big of a difference. That way I don't actually screw something else up. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're all, I mean, I would love to start from scratch and play a character all the way through again whenever the console release happens. Interact. The doors of the residency tower over you. Let's enter and see what there is to see. Ooh, we're gonna meet the Duke.
Master Hawat says you've earned a reputation for results, Agent. That's good. We need soldiers who answer Harkonnen cruelty with Atreides' resolve.
Honored to serve.
You've done all we could ask. Because of your work, the bad spice epidemic has been contained, although its cause remains elusive. The city breathes easier tonight, and that is no small gift.
All in a day's work, my Duke.
A day's work indeed. Yet one day's deeds can shape the fate of many.
I am yours to command.
Very good, Agent.
Yeah, I'm going
Your
to check in here in a
experience
minute, Great.
navigating the
I wanted to
Badlands
do
and
this
back
first.
alleys is required. While the open fighting cools, the real war shifts to politics. The Landsraad is its own battlefield.
How do we gain ground there?
Through trust, Agent, and through influence. A stronger force in conflict than any sword, cannon, or warship. The great houses move their envoys across Arrakis like pieces on a board. Every smile hides a calculation. You must go amongst them, gain their trust where you can. Trust begets influence, and influence wins allies.
Allies win wars.
Indeed. I can see that Master Hawat did well in choosing you. Your mission is to seek out these envoys and give them aid. Provide service that goes beyond our banner, and doors will open. Doors will open and missions of greater consequence will follow.
I shall report to for Howat and wait your summon. Nice. Okay, so now we go report to Howat.
Report your impressions of the Duke. I trust you analyzed more than you merely observed.
He was calm, but I sensed pressure beneath it.
Then you were paying attention. Composure is not the absence of strain, it is the control of it. The Duke carries the weight of an entire house, and the expectations of 1,000 allies and adversaries both. What did the Duke command of you?
He's tasked me with building alliances among the houses of the Landsraad.
As I expected. The Duke sees value in your mobility and in your anonymity. You can operate where our banners cannot. A diplomatic envoy
I haven't watched
without
Tron
the burden
Ares yet.
of name or title.
I understand.
Landsraad intrigue is not the battlefield our beloved Duke prefers, but he understands its necessity. I will prepare you to engage with the great houses on terms that benefit ours.
How?
Directly. We will connect you to a mnemonic flutter system, a Mentat-derived training apparatus.
What's up,
It
Angus?
imprints covert operational knowledge straight into the neural lattice. Yes, a refined network of pulse-synchronized instruction. You will not learn in the traditional sense. You will be conditioned to remember what has not yet happened. The experience may push your limits. If you need a moment to prepare, take it. When you are ready, return to me, and the process will begin.
Oh, yeah. Hook me up to this machine, Doc. Science!
You may feel disoriented. The information is there, latent. Speaking now will only cloud recall. Take a moment. Listen. Let the patterns align. The knowledge has been imprinted, but it lies beneath the surface, unformed. Action will awaken it. Real risk, real decisions, real consequences. Only under pressure does the mind remember what it has been taught.
What kind of pressure?
Seek out a Landsraad assignment, serve a house's interests, and in doing so, reveal your own emerging capabilities. This is not learning. It is remembering who you are trained to become.
Which house should I favor?
Every week, the Landsraad Council votes to enact decrees on Arrakis. They take advantage of this, and so do the Harkonnens. We aid them to build a rapport. The Harkonnens don't play fair, so we must spin our own webs of intrigue. We cannot afford to shun this game. We must secure more allies than the Harkonnens. Unfortunately, the great houses are all too aware of this, and we'll take advantage. So it goes.
Alright, you can now take Landsraad missions from the Landsraad board. You must be a member of a faction-aligned guild to access it. Tasks are revealed by speaking with the house envoy representative for each house. From the Landsraad board, click on a house to preview missions you can complete on their behalf. The mission tabs can be used to view details. Okay. Are we still... Is our guild still going? That's a good question. I was not in charge of the guild, so I don't remember where that window is. Social. Yes, we have a guild. Perfect. There's the Landsraad. The Landsraad Council to decrease stays effective. Uh-huh. Okay. So we have missions now. So we can do a Rift Recon run, a Fremen Fights. So these are the new missions they've added. Use scout imaging to require Fremen artifacts. Masquerade view mission. Recollection rewards differ depending. So this will be something to get into later. Okay, cool. But that's all the new Landsraad stuff. This is perfect because now it's all solo, and it's completely customizable based on what you want. So you can earn exploration XP, gathering XP, faction standing, all sorts of different things that you can do. Oh, that's awesome. Did it finally stop? I think it finally stopped updating. It finally stopped. It caught up. All right, perfect. So that's a sweet new system. Let me go over here and check.
I suspect you have some business with House Wallach.
No,
or
you're not
me,
who I thought you
or
were.
both.
Who's the faction merchant, this person? Does the PvP part of the Deep Desert offer incentives? Yes, there is specialty gear that you can only get in the PvP areas. It's not better than PvE gear, it's just different than. Well, at least it was. They may have refined it a little bit more. There are specialty rewards that you can only earn through PvP. There are also dungeons that you can only go that are only available in the PvP section, and so there are blueprints that only drop in the PvP section of the world. So if you want the best drops, the best blueprints, then you go to the Deep Desert and participate in the PvP. But it is not required by any means to participate through the PvE storyline. That is like icing on the cake. There's
Always
a
good to
massive
see a
building.
familiar face. What can I do for you?
All right, let's go through here really quick. Look at that. So these are all the new faction levels. Oh man, there's a whole bunch of new levels now. Look at that. So the max level before was like level 5 or something. So look at this. Now there is right here, starting right here, level 6. Level 7, level 8. And they cost this other, what is this currency? That's a totally different currency too. So I'm assuming that's related to the reputation level 7, and that's like the new currency that you get. Envoy, Ornithopter, so there's a bunch of cosmetics in here, man. Ooh, there's the buildables swatch, which allows you to take the Atreides swatches and apply it to your building structures too, which is so fucking cool. Okay. So, yeah, I have thoughts. I have so many thoughts. So, you remember how I said I was only going to jump in and play the new story? There's a lot of new stuff. We might get sucked in. It's not a bad time to get sucked in. I've got, I think until the 13th is when the next big release happens, which is, I think, is it Norse Oath of Blood or High on Life 2? I got like a week and a half, so this is a good time to get sucked into Dune Awakening again. Yeah. Well, no, I was just planning on hopping on and checking out the storyline. But we've also got brand new building sets, and it looks like I haven't even touched the specialization stuff yet. Because there's also all the new specializations for gear, and because I don't have any housing anymore. So like this stuff now you can customize through crafting, not with swatches, but you can like customize all of this all your gear now. All right. Call to arms track. I gotta go to Harco Village, but oh, I need to check the. Anyway, I thought it was only like 6 or 8 hours to do the new storyline, but it looks like there's way more than I thought there was. So I'm definitely gonna be. We're gonna be busy in Dune Awakening for the next week or so for sure. For sure. Okay, I need to check the welcome back package now. Since you've been away, you can claim a welcome back package to bring you up to speed based on your player level 178 and progress in the research menu. I doubt I have the house I built because I abandoned it to the sands. Is this gonna... Hey, Gray, before I claim this, where is it gonna stick this stuff if I don't have space in my inventory? Does this put it in the bank, or where does it put all this stuff? Because I don't want to, like, drop it all on the ground. Yeah. Can I close out of this really quick? You can claim individual items into your inventory. So in other words, what I need to do is I need to go somewhere where I can build a base. Because I don't want to have just all that stuff falling on the ground. Right, I can claim it at the base, correct, but I have to build the base first. And then build a storage chest. Let me, before I do any of that... Which one of these is the housing guy? It's the next one down.
Hello again.
Yes, no, I abandoned that base. I didn't want to keep paying taxes on it, so I just abandoned it. Observer building set. I'm going to buy because I didn't finish my Twitch claims, but now I can just buy it straight up for 25,000 credits. Not a problem. So my first course of action, knowing that I'm going to be playing for the next couple of weeks, I need to go build a base before I do any... I need to go build a new base before I do anything. Because I bet all my old bases are gone entirely. Ooh, I love the new map. I want to go to Haga Basin, please. Oh, that's cool. Dude, I love that. That's awesome. Dude, that's a completely new look for the map. Oh, that's so cool. So, major locations, story locations, minor landmarks, dungeons, which these are all the new repeatable testing stations, which are, okay, yeah, I can't get sidetracked. Deep desert. I'm not building a I have no plans to build a big base at the moment, but you never know. If we don't owe taxes now, I may go ahead and build a new base with that Dune Man set because, yeah, we'll see. There's also the, how do I recenter? There we go. I doubt any of my bases are still here because I had 2 bases and I let them go. Personal light now floats beside you. Ooh. Sounds like we got lots of updates to take a look at. Do 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 do. All right. Now it has been a hot minute. Yeah, I got no bases on track, so I am wide open to find some place that I want to go do a build at. By the way, do I have which? I have storage on this, right? Not the boosts. Yeah, I don't have the boosters on. Yeah, that's where the old base build was. Well, I do need to worry about fuel consumption and the like because I don't have a lot. I need to just pick somewhere and make a build. I don't want to do anything fancy at the moment. Somewhere flat. I can't fly anymore. It's been a hot minute. This might be something over here that I could work with. Is there any quicksand around here? I don't see any quicksand. Alright, and I need to pull out the vehicle backup tool. Store vehicle. Okay. And now I can hop on this and just use this to roll around in so I'm not burning up fuel. I think we're going to build right over in here somewhere. This is reasonably flat. I don't see any quicksand around here. It's up against the wall. Yeah. Alright. That right there looks perfect. Alright, I gotta... how do I do this? It's been a while since I played. We gotta do our construction tool, right? So let's get rid of that and equip that and then go over here. I can't remember how to do... What do we need for a sub-thief? We need salvaged metal. Let me just go find some salvaged metal real quick. Or can you claim some salvaged metal from that rewards box? Claim rewards. Is this... Okay, it is alphabetical. Salvaged metal? Yeah, buddy. So I can claim a total of 800, but right now it's claiming 560 based on what? Based on what I already have? Or based on weight? Based on weight. Uh-huh. That might not have been the smartest decision to grab 800 of that. Alright. Sub-thief. This doesn't matter for me right now. I just want something where I can build. Okay. Alright. I'm going to very quickly... I'm pretty sure I've got the inventory thing on my... Here. You know what? Where's my... I need to get the other mouse and keyboard up over here because some of this... I forgot that this is not perfect with the controller. Alright, what did you just do, computer? Okay. Actually, I don't want to do that because you can't store your vehicle if there's inventory stuff in it. Frickety frack. How long does stuff last once you drop it? That's something I don't remember. Whatever. We're going to drop a bunch of metal on the ground right now. Alright, we got our tradie set, our chum set, observer set, Dune Man set, smuggler set. I have yet to look at the smuggler set. Let me go Google what the smuggler set looks like. I think I rather prefer the Dune Man set, I think. I don't know, some of the smuggler interior things look pretty cool. But I think I like the Dune Man exteriors better. Alright, I think we're gonna go Dune Man. So first and foremost, I need... What do I need to build? I need granite. Are these all granite? Okay, so I need to go over here and claim. Can I pick how many of these I pick up? Like... Or is it just gonna pick up the maximum amount that I can carry? And then what, I can claim more later? Yes, I can. Okay, perfect. Okay, okay. We're good. All right, so... I don't know what I want to do yet, so let's just build something very simple so that we can have some storage space. I think that's aligning with the back wall. I'm just gonna build a basic structure to start with because I just need something for storage and questing and some place to like stick my ornithopter and everything. Well, I gotta say the welcome back package was that's a nice thing to come back to. Not gonna lie, like that's pretty dope. How do I move this? Yeah, I don't remember how to move this. Yeah, at our level it included tier 6 stuff. Yeah, that's pretty cool. How do I move anymore? I don't remember how to move things. Ah, here we go. Pick up subfief. I had to get out of that and do that instead. Pick up subfief. And we're going to move it out and around the corner. Yeah. Okay, now we need a way to get my ornithopter in here. So I need double wide doors or something. What is this? Window? Prudence door? No. Dune Man wide door. Dune Man mechanic garage door. This is what I'm looking for right here. Outer face. No, come here now. Come here. Outer face. Is that centered? Yeah, that's centered. Oh yeah. Okay. And then we have okay. I gotta remember to get the shields up here in a second too. Okay. Okay. Before I go any further, I probably do need to worry about the shield thingy. Fuel powered. I want to put that on the roof though, so I don't need it quite yet. We don't have a sandstorm yet, do we? Fuck, I probably better get it up before we get a sandstorm. Can always move it later. What's up, Allie? You are not blocked by another object. What are you talking about? I'm just gonna stick it here for now. Alright, we do need some fuel cells. Do I have any fuel cells? No consumables to deposit. Alright, so we can go to the... over here, claim rewards. Fuel cells. F. Fuel cells. Claim 274. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Quick deposit. Alright, now we have shields. Yes, the welcome back package for the win. Correct, we don't want to place them outside. I gotta get a roof built first though. I got other stuff I gotta finish doing here. I'll get it moved inside here in a moment. I don't want it to clutter my build. Now, I don't know what kind of really cool stuff we have here. There's some really cool rooftops. Ooh. Ooh, how do the, what? What is that? How do I make this work? Angled roof. I probably need to do another wall first. Dune Man railing. Oh, by the way, do I need to do this outside of here? Ah, nah, man, we're right on the sand.